In just 4 short years, the T-virus had swept across the globe, turning once thriving cities into ghost towns one after another. Deep underground in Raccoon City, an Umbrella Corporation base was buzzing with frantic activity. Fully armed mercenaries stood on high alert, eyes locked on the elevator entrance. What they feared wasn't a horde of zombies, it was Alice, or rather, the Alices. When the elevator doors slid open, Alice was nowhere to be seen. She had already slipped through the ventilation ducts and circled around behind them. Before anyone could react, Alice came charging in with 2 blades in hand, taking out the grunts without breaking a sweat. Then a massive wave of mercenaries closed in. Umbrella's head honcho Weskier knew his men were no match for Alice, so he bolted out of the underground base in his jet and triggered the self-destruct sequence. Little did he know, Alice's true self had already been waiting on that plane.
Any last words?
As Weskier caught her off guard and injected her with a serum that stripped away all her powers. While the two were going at it, the unmanned plane nosedived straight into Mount Fuji. Luckily, Alice walked away without a scratch. 6 months later, Alice tracked down the legendary safe haven. The place was packed with all kinds of aircraft, but there wasn't a single living soul in sight. Suddenly, a shadow darted past in the distance. Alice gave chase and stopped them, only to discover it was Claire, who had been off the grid for years. Whatever she had been through, it had wiped out most of her memories. The two pressed on, searching for survivors, and eventually found a small group of people still alive in San Francisco. They were trapped on a rooftop, completely surrounded by zombies, and it was only a matter of time. After some back and forth, the survivors rigged up a wire cable across the rooftop as a makeshift barrier, while Alice lined up her approach and came in hot. The cables helped slow things down, but the plane still punched through the wall and went into a nosedive. At the last second, a man rushed forward to help. With everyone pulling together, they finally reeled the plane back in. Luther then told Alice that for days they'd been picking up a looping broadcast. A rescue ship was anchored offshore, and it might be the real safe haven. So everyone packed up and made their move toward the shore, not yet knowing that danger was already creeping up on them.